Hi everyone, I welcome you all in today's video which is on Gorkhas. First, let's know who are Gorkhas. Gorkhas are the soldier native to the Indian subcontinent, chiefly residing within Nepal and some parts of northeast India. Now, let's understand how Gorkhas were originated. Gorkhas are traditionally recruited from the hill people of Nepal, who trace their roots right back to 8th century Hindu warriors Guru Gorakhnath. They first encountered British in 1814 when British East India Company fought against them during Anglo-Nepalese War. British forces admired Gorkha's military abilities and recruited Gorkha troops in 1815.
Now let's know about kukri. Kukri is a type of short sword with a distinct recurve in its blade originated in the Indian subcontinent. A man with a kukri represents a man with honor, dignity, courage, and loyalty. The shape of blade represents Trinity, symbols of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, the three most famous and influential Hindu gods in Nepal. Its notch signifies powerful Hindu symbol that is Om. It is the national weapon of Nepal, traditionally serving the Gurkhas. Even today, Gurkhas families keep a kukri with them as we showed you in the pictures. All these kukris belong to the houses of our Gurkha friends. Now let's talk about the parts of the kukri. In the bottom of the kukri there is the tail and then the butt cap, the scale, the ridge, the door ring, the full flat tank, the bolster and the notch which represents the powerful Hindu symbol, the Om, the belly, the fuller, then the peak, the edge, the chest and at the top is the tip. Here is there are a few books that gives us knowledge about the history of the Gurkhas like the Aayo Gorkhali book.
आयो गोर्खाली वीर गोर्खाली आयो गोर्खाली आयो गोर्खाली वीर गोर्खाली आयो गोर्खाली आयो गोर्खाली वीरता को ध्वजा उचाली वीरता को ध्वजा उचाली आयो गोर्खाली आयो गोर्खाली।
गोरखा के इतिहास के बारे में हम पिथौरागढ़ के गोरखा किला से भी जान सकते हैं। इसे हम लंदन फोर्ट के नाम से भी जानते हैं। इसका निर्माण गोरखा ने किया था अपनी सुरक्षा के लिए। गोरखा शासन के कुछ दस्तावेजों में इसे बाउल की गढ़ नामित किया गया है। उदाहरण के तौर पे यह तस्वीर भी हमने गोरखा के किला से ही ली है। Now let's take a look towards the Gorkhali culture which is still prevalent even today. They have a special kind of food, they have a special kind of chutney, and their traditional dress and attire is really very unique. If we are victorious, we can easily adjust our differences. If we are defeated, death is preferable to reconciliation on humiliating terms. This is written by Bada Kazi Amar Singh Thapa on 2 March 1815 from the Malon Rajgarh fort. Now here is a tribute to a Gorkha. When God first chose a Gorkha as a vessel of his own, he took a chunk of cheerfulness and laid it on flesh and bone. A face, well, some deny it, but a soul no one could. for anyone who has seen it wishes his half was as good. Faith, there is little small about him, save the questions of his size from the mountains which begot him, to the laughter in his eyes. His sport, his love, his courage preserve the sterling ring of the simple minded hillman with manners of a king. He has given off his thousands and he has not finished yet. There has never been a murmur of what he himself will get.
पहिलो दोस्रो विश्व युद्ध लडे हाम्रा पुर्खाले
British officials in 19th century declared Gorkhas a martial race, a term describing people thought to be naturally warlike and aggressive in the battle. Rifleman Kulbir Thapa VC, first Nepali recipient of Victoria Cross, had never been under fire until the battle where he heroically earned his medal. Gorkhas are famed for carrying a kukri, an 18-inch long curved knife, the national weapon of Nepal, also used as a work tool. The legend goes that whenever a Gorkha draws his kukri in anger, he must also draw blood. It was said that once a kukri was drawn in battle, it had to taste blood. If not, its owner had to cut himself before returning it to its sheath. Now, coming to the Gorkha selection process, which has been described as one of the toughest in the world. It culminates in the grueling Doko race, which involves carrying 25 kg of sand while running up a steep 4.2-kilometer course. Captain Ram Bahadur Limber is the last surviving Gorkha holder, having earned his medal in Borneo in 1965. His citation claims that his actions that day reached a zenith of determined, premeditated valor which must count amongst the most notable on record. Gorkha soldiers are perhaps best known for their bravery and ferocity in battle. The Gorkha Museum. It is located in the Peninsula Barracks in Winchester. The Gorkha Museum takes you on a journey through Gorkha history, beginning with their origins in Nepal and the movement in 1815 when Gorkhas were first enlisted to fight for Britain. Through its collection and archives, the museum represents over 200 years of a unique and historic relationship. Brigade of Gorkhas celebrates its 200th anniversary of loyal and distinguished service to the crown. Kair huno banda marnu ramro, better to die than live like a coward. It is the motto of the world famous Nepalese Gorkha soldiers. Jai Mahakali, Aayo Gorkhali. They are tough, they are brave, they are durable, and they are amenable to discipline. Gorkhali language is prevalent among the Gorkhas of Nepal. Until now, currently 40,000 Gorkha soldiers serve in the Indian Army, with Nepalese Gorkhas comprising around 60%. A large community of ex servicemen and their dependents receive a pension from India. Here's a picture which shows the extent of the Gorkha Empire. The Gorkha logo, which is the slanted Gorkha hat silhouetted with the face of a Gorkha soldier, epitomizing the clean, upright, and calm demeanor of a fighter known for his ferocity. This symbol has been chosen by entire Gorkha Brigade of the Indian Army as its emblem. Now it's time to elaborate our understanding about Gorkhas using some illustrations. This is the Nepali soldier drawing by Gustave Le Bon in 1885. Here is a monument to the Gorkha soldier in House Guards Avenue outside the Ministry of Defence, City of Westminster, London. The kukri, which is the signature weapon of the Gorkhas. Qazi, which is equivalent to the Prime Minister of Gorkha Kingdom, Vamshadar Kalu Pandey, and Chief of the Gorkhali Army, one of the most highly decorated Gorkhali commanders. Here is the picture of Maharaj Dhiraj Prithvi Narayan, the king of Gorkha kingdom and the founder of modern Gorkhali force, consulting with his first army chief Senapati Shivaram Singh Basnayat. Now let's have a quick look to the Gorkha regiments. 1 Gorkha Rifles, 3 Gorkha Rifles, 4 Gorkha Rifles, 5 Gorkha Rifles, which was the frontier force, 8 Gorkha Rifles, 9 Gorkha Rifles, and 11 Gorkha Rifles. India has 39 Gorkha battalions serving in 7 Gorkha regiments. The Gorkhali language, which was further replaced with the Nepali one, and they have also made their own national anthem. The Peninsula Barracks was the reason where the Gorkha Museum is situated right now. The estimated population of Gorkha was around 2.9 million, and the regions with significant populations were Sikkim, Darjeeling, Assam, and Dehradun. The languages were Nepali, Hindi, Limbu, Gurung, Magar, Tamang. Religion were Hinduism, Buddhism, Kirant, Mundum, Christian, and the related ethnic groups were Burmese Gorkha, Indian people, Nepali people, and Sikkimese people. The main Gorkha ethnic groups were Khas or Kus or Chetri. Here are the flags of the Nepal's Gorkha army. The 1816 Gorkha Sepoy, their cap is a small round black cap pagdi and the kukri is worn in front as in civilian dress. The shoes are also native. I hope you liked our video and it gave you a better understanding about the Gorkhas.
आयो गोर्खाली वीर गोर्खाली आयो गोर्खाली